Happy Friday. We have issued a weather impact day, and of course it's due to this continuing snowfall all day long and even into the first half of our Saturday. So you really want to be paying attention to the roadways if you absolutely have to go out, especially after the sun sets and we dip below freezing. We're going to look for quite a bit of refreeze out on the roadways as well. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the snow totals so far. I say so far because of course we still have a lot more left to fall. Genoa reported 28 inches of snow, just over 24 inches reported in Hugo. Elbert reporting 23.5 inches, just over 19 in Pine Cliff, just over 21 in Lyman, 18 inches reported in Evergreen, 17 reported in Aspen Park. Golden reporting just over 16 inches and 16 inches reported in Monument. Lone Tree reporting just over 15 inches. And so far, Denver International Airport reporting 9 inches. So we're going to continue to add to that as we go through the rest of the afternoon into this evening and overnight into tomorrow. Now, snowfall has calmed down a little bit as we've gone through this afternoon, but it will pick back up through the second half of our day. So as we take a look at our current conditions, 32 degrees out there right now, still seeing that snowfall. But what we also want to pay attention to is going to be the wind chill. That's what it feels like, the human effect of it all. So that's going to be our temperature mixed with our winds coming in from the northwest at 14 miles per hour, making it feel closer to 22 degrees on the skin. Temperatures right now all across Colorado, mostly in the upper 20s to lower 30s, but again, with that wind chill factor, it's going to feel much colder. What we really want to pay attention to is going to continue to be our live radar. You see this system just bringing a lot of snow into Colorado. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. So we're going to get real comfortable with this snowfall through the next 24 hours or so. Now, as we break the state apart into sections, the southern half of the state still seeing most of that snow remaining in south central and southeastern corners of Colorado, falling along the Wet Mountains, the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, into Pikes Peak. We're also looking for the I-25 corridor and into southern portions of the eastern plains. As we move to the northern half of Colorado, the far northeastern corner near the Nebraska Panhandle there, those temperatures are still warm enough for precipitation to fall as rain, but that's going to be a very small area as most of the Front Range and Eastern Plains seeing that snowfall that's pushing its way westward into the foothills and into mountains of Summit County, Rocky Mountain National Park, South Park. Those areas are looking for some light snowfall, but the heaviest stuff will fall actually across the lower elevations as we go into the rest of our Friday. And then you move further west than that, northern portions of the western slope into areas like Rifle and into Eagle, those areas getting some light snowfall as well. As we zoom into the Denver metro, that's really continuing to fill in, and snow getting heavier in areas off to the east. You can see Brighton through Commerce City and into Aurora where you're seeing those darker purples. That's where we're looking for the heavier snowfall now, and again, that's going to continue to fill in. So areas across Denver under a winter storm warning. Same goes for most of the I-25 corridor and into most of the eastern plains. Most of us expecting an additional maybe 5 inches to another foot of snow on top of what's already fallen. Areas in teal, that's going to be Fort Collins, Greeley, and through Fort Morgan, Rocky Mountain National Park, mountains of Summit County, South Park, down to the eastern Sawatch Mountains. Those areas just expecting a few more inches, but all in all, both of these advisories in place until noon tomorrow. And we can see from our futurecasts that snow really not letting up, especially across Denver as we go through the rest of the day today. We're in this evening, we're into tonight, and then we're into tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon we finally start to see that snow lift out of Denver. But northern portions of the Front Range and Eastern Plains, we're still going to see some trailing precipitation as the system moves out. Once those temperatures get into the 40s though, tomorrow afternoon, precipitation will turn into rain across areas like Sterling and Fort Collins, and then in the high country we're going to see some lingering snow showers in central and northern portions of the mountains before this all moves out late day Saturday, and then the clouds move out behind it, giving us some sunshine for our Sunday. As far as continued snowfall totals, again, this is going forward. These numbers aren't counting what has already fallen. So we're looking for an additional maybe 5 inches of snow to fall in Denver, an additional up to 9 to 10 inches of snow to fall in Lyman. We're looking for an additional maybe 4 to 6 inches in Winter Park, Vail, Aspen, Leadville, and then as you make your way to the south, areas like Pueblo, looking maybe for a couple additional inches of snow there. So again, these are These are snow totals moving forward. This does not count what has already fallen, where again, Denver has already reported 9 inches, and that number is just going to continue to climb. As we go through the evening, though, in addition to that snow, it's going to be very chilly. We're going to look for those lows in the 20s and teens. We're going to look for some areas of refreeze if you have to be out on the roads after sunset and before sunrise tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, we finally make it out of that freezing category. That's where we get back into the lower 40s. That's where some of the precipitation that still remains could fall as rainfall before it all pushes out late Saturday. So let's take a look at the next 7 days. We do still have a weather impact day for the first half of our Saturday. Again, once that system moves out, we'll get out of our weather impact territory for the second half of our Saturday. But then as we go into next week, we're going to see lots of temperatures in the 50s, pretty seasonal for this time of year. The sunshine returns. We get another dry stretch. Veterans Day on Monday, we're looking for sunny sky, seasonal temperatures in the lower to middle 50s. We cool down a bit next Wednesday behind a weak front. That's going to make things breezy, but I also think we stay pretty dry behind that front. And then temperatures rebound for the second half of our week in the upper 50s next Thursday and Friday. So again, today is a weather impact day. You want to make sure you keep your TV tuned on to 9 News. You want to make sure you stay on 9news.com and on the 9 News mobile app for all of those weather updates as we go through the rest of our Friday. And of course, we're going to keep you updated on the weather. I'll be here throughout the rest of the night anytime you tune in, but we'll also keep you updated on road conditions, any weather related incidents, things going on at the airport, things like that that you need to know to keep your life going today, even though a lot of schools and businesses have shut down for the day. Any other plans that you might have, you just really want to make sure that you stay tuned into 9 News. So of course we can keep you updated on our weather impact day, but also everything else that surrounds the weather and our everyday lives. So again, I'll be here through the rest of the evening. Anytime you tune into 9 News, we'll keep you up to date through the rest of the day. Stay safe and warm. Have a good one.